What do you get when something bites your friend's wife and nobody knows what it was?
No tick, no fang marks, just WebMD saying she's got everything from Lyme disease to maybe lizard flu?
Ever tried fishing while Googling symptoms with one bar of service?
And somehow that all ended up with me binge watching a biblical epic series about King David.
This episode is brought to you by First Phorm, Two Clever Fellas, and Backbone Coffee.
Let's go!
I challenge you as a believer, let that power get out.
Blind people received their sight. People have been carried in. We're healed. Nobody touched them. Nobody laid a hand on them. We just praised the Lord and spoke the word of faith, and God began to heal the people.
Here's a fish.
Yeah, let's go!
Oh my gosh, he's a big.
He landed inside.
He kept me from skunk. Look how massive this is.
The Casting Faith Podcast.
Fish on.
Welcome back to another episode of the Casting Faith
Hey.
Podcast. Hey, we look pretty good over here, don't you think?
Yeah, that's what everybody says. You know?
Yeah, looks pretty good here in the new studio.
The basement looks great.
Yeah, it's changed.
Yeah.
Looks great, man.
We're in a secret location.
Secret
We
location.
cannot reveal the
You know,
location.
after some of our episodes,
Some of our fans line up at the door while we're trying to record and want our autograph
all
and
13.
stuff, you know?
There's more than 13, but you know.
You can't be signing autographs all day.
Yeah.
We got to record.
Maybe sign a shirt, send it out to somebody. I don't know.
How crazy would it be if somebody was like, hey, can I get your autograph? That'd be so weird.
Yeah, it'd be weird. I don't know how I would say no, but do you want to come on the show? That's probably what I would say. I don't know.
That's funny. Well, today we are at North American Youth Congress.
Yeah.
Right now, as you're listening to this.
Which is crazy. I think we're probably on our way, right?
No,
we're
it's
there.
Friday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Friday, buddy.
Yeah, that's wild. Oh yeah, we are. We're in it. So real time, Sean and Charlie are doing some heavy youth work this week.
We are in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Colts Stadium.
With 35,000 kids.
Yeah. You know, we're about to airdrop this episode to 36,000 people.
That would be hilarious.
But yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah, it's always fun. Congress is always a fun time.
Yeah.
You know, we got lots of that going on.
I believe this is going to be my last one, man.
Last Congress.
Last Congress.
You know, I don't think it'll
make
be
it worth it.
I don't think it's my last, but it's certainly the time. You know, the little time glass thing. The sand is like hitting the bottom. I think. You know, I love it. It's just a lot of work for 3 days.
So my son's first Congress is going to be the one in Texas.
I won't be there.
I will be 41. I'm definitely not going to be there.
41.
41 for that one.
I won't be 40.
39 for next year or next Indianapolis one.
Yeah. Congress is fun. That's not like, I will forever be involved in youth ministry at some capacity, you know, but I don't know if I'll be involved in this way.
Right.
For that,
it's tough.
I should go to the Texas one because my family's from Texas. I could go visit family.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would.
It's in San Antonio. Somebody said Houston, right? It's in San Antonio, right? That's where it's.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought it was just a rumor. And first, somebody told me it was next Congress, and I was like, "That's insane. We're not going.
No,
how are we going to go?
Not next one.
But it's
we could go, dude.
I don't know. You know, if our podcast
that's only 17 hours.
When the podcast pops off, we'll get a booth. Get a booth.
Yeah.
Booth at Congress, sell some merch, and
maybe you can work it.
Yeah. Shun the non-believer. No, you know, the True Vine podcast, I think, has one. Brother Urshan, Tyler Kovach, they have a booth this year at Congress.
Oh, Tyler's part of that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We're going to have him on soon. It'll be fun.
I feel bad for not listening. I've listened to it a couple times, but I never heard or saw him.
It's a solid one. Brother Urshan's amazing, man. He's really good. And Tyler's one of the funniest people I know, so he would fit right in on this show. So we're gonna have him on soon, hopefully soon. But yeah, man. Well, let's catch up. What's new? It's been a minute since we recorded. That was like a week or two ago.
Yeah, dude. Just right now, my hat is really bugging me on camera. So it's like my OCD is like not straight.
Is it the patch?
No, it's not straight, like the bill. So it's like
Hey, everybody,
really
comment about Sean's hat not being straight on his head right now. See what happens.
Oh, it looks kind of straight now.
I think
Everything's
it looks
backwards. Like I'm looking at this picture and I turn right and it goes left. It's just weird. This is my right hand.
Yeah.
But it looks like, I don't know. It looks like my right hand on there. I don't know.
You know,
I'm just blabbering.
That's all right.
Like a flap doodle.
Yeah, like Captain Flapdoodle. Hey, the episode title from last week's episode with Brother Troy.
Yeah.
I did a movie poster AI prompt.
That was so silly.
And it looked so ridiculous, but it said it
Carhartt.
It called your crush city hat Carhartt, and I was like, no, not really,
That's
but
funny.
better than not. You know, like kind of in the area of our niche, but not quite. You know,
Yeah.
missed it. AI. It also made us all look a little bit like Josh Smith
And
made me
old.
laugh. And old, brutally honest AI.
Yeah.
So what's new, man?
Nothing really. Just work, man. Just the grind of working and fishing,
Yeah.
obviously.
Catch anything notable lately?
No. I fished with Justin Small, a tournament, the Monday Nighter.
Yeah.
Well, I wish he was here so he could defend
He
himself.
may pop in. We'll see. But we'll definitely have him on soon and he can defend himself. Don't beat him up too bad, you know.
I say fishing with him lightly.
Well, what was the weather like during that day? Was it hot?
Beautiful.
Was it beautiful?
85.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it was
little overcast, little sun.
just not biting for him, huh?
Yeah, he just had a rough trip. He couldn't figure him out.
I will say, from people that are used to just fishing on kayaks or banks, it is a steep learning curve to be out
fish
in the
off a
open
boat.
water.
Yeah. I know.
And
I get that.
And you're not in control. Like,
Yeah.
it's-
I'm steering. I'm like I understand that too as the person at the front of the boat, like with the controls.
And you
that I'm setting myself up for the best cast.
Right. So because your sonar is showing and you're like, oh, they're right here. And I'm like, well, you're casting right there. So I'm going to cast somewhere else.
Yeah.
And hopefully they're there too, you know, but
Yeah.
it's part of it. You got to control it.
Yeah.
So finding like that learning curve is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You got to just adjust and figure it out.
There's
and that only
actually-
comes with reps.
There's actually in the MLF, the BFLs, there's like, well, I don't know if it's just the BFLs, but there's like a co-angler series too. So there's like the main guys that are fishing solo during a BFL tournament, for example. And so he's fishing, he's keeping his 5. And then there's the co-angler series. So he's got a co-angler that gets assigned to him when he gets there. And those guys are fishing totally by themselves in a separate series.
Okay.
And they're catching 5. So there's a whole tournament based on being a co-angler. So that's how big of a difference it is to be the main guy and then the co-guy.
Yeah.
you know?
Imagine being randomly assigned a fishing partner.
Yeah.
Oh, I would never. No
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
That's just not what it is
Definitely
for me.
just got to be sociable.
Oh, no. Like, how outgoing are you?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, can I borrow a lure? Nope.
Yeah.
Hey, random stranger that I just met 5 seconds ago. Yeah, it's tough, man. I guess it's different, though. You're in literal, like a league of fishing at this point. You should probably have all your stuff together.
There's not really anything to noteworthy from that tournament. We didn't catch a limit. We only caught 2. And I mean, they were good. They were 1.5 pounds. You know, we had 3 pounds of fish with 2 fish, you know. We didn't come in last. And there was guys with limits that had less weight than we did. So
That's cool, man.
I mean, we didn't do awful, but we did.
All large or all smallmouth this time?
No, they were all largemouth this time.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's like the opposite of when Sean and I went out.
But I did catch like 5 smallmouth that were too small.
That's frustrating.
So I did catch a lot of smallmouth.
That's cool. What on?
What on?
Yeah. Mooch minnow?
I definitely threw a shaky head minnow. It was a freeloader on a 1/4 ounce jig head. one of them came off that. Everything else came off of Drop Shot, Janitor Worm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really it.
Yeah. Well,
and we tried to learn how to fish docks. That's a huge learning curve too.
Yeah. Did you try the
docks.
top water stuff again?
I didn't.
No. I had fun when we went out.
Yeah.
When you and I did the Monday nighter, I know you were like bummed out because we didn't win or get close to winning.
Just one time. I just want to get in the money one time.
But like it was the first time this year my thumbs were eaten up by the line,
fish.
by the line and by the fish. It was a cool feeling. And anyone who fishes knows that feeling. I caught like 5 or 6 little white bass, and a nice blue geegie. And
I don't think you're young enough to say that.
Am I not? 33. But, I caught a nice bluegill, and it was an eatable one for sure. Which we threw it back, and we threw all the. Yep, I'm gonna say a lot of things. I'm tired, man. I've had a day. I've had a week. We'll get into that too.
Well, I got to be the guy that calls you out still. So.
Yeah, that's all right. Pete would.
I got to calm down on that though. I'm not gonna say names, but I kind of was
quit
teasing
hurting
around
people's feelings, man.
I was teasing around a little bit too much after our staff meeting, and I just felt bad about teasing.
Nah, I don't think
people are a lot more thick-skinned than I take them for.
Yeah,
people have thick skin. It's
awesome. When you work with kindergartners, you get thick skin. When you work as a teacher, kids are brutally honest, bro. I had people like the littlest kids will tear you to shreds. I had a kid come up to me the other day, and he looked me right in the face, and he goes, "What are all those red marks on your face? What are those red dots?" And he pointed straight at me. What's this? And what are those lines on your forehead? What are all those lines? Like, they're brutal, man. And I had a student a couple of years ago. I'm a kindergarten teacher. She grabbed my arm. I got hairy arms, right? And I'm a Bible teacher here, and she goes, "You feel like Esau." And I'm like,
that's hilarious.
Hey, leave me alone. They'll rip you to shreds, man. You got to develop thick skin. And youth are like that too. They find your weakness and they'll exploit it. You know?
One time, one of the youth was younger. They didn't go to our church anymore, but I have eczema. I think it's eczema. I break out real bad, like in my forehead and like by my nose, and it just gets real red, real dry, and then the dry skin I have to put lotion on every day. But this kid came up and he's like, "Why are you so red?"
Yeah.
Like, gosh. His dad was like, "Son, you're going to get beat up one of these days."
Listen here. I haven't quite got to the point where I just rip back right at him, but like, I'm fine. Like, I'm not going to tease a little I haven't teased a little kid.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You could not put me in that position because I'm going to tease back.
But I'll never forget one of the camps that I worked early on as a supervisor at Ohio Buckeye Lake. It was like 2 a.m. and everybody was awake. All the students were. It was senior high. Junior high wouldn't do this because there's still like a lot of respect to whoever's in the room,
Yeah.
But I was up. I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and there was a kid up, and I was like, "What are you doing, man?" He goes, "I'm just going to the bathroom." I'm like, "Oh, okay. You're not in trouble. Just go to bed. It's 2:30." And he goes, "Oh, okay." And I'm like going to the bathroom, and he goes, "What's your name again?" And I go, "It's Brother Charlie," And he goes, "Hey, everybody, Brother Charlie didn't wash his hands," just as loud as he could. And I'm like, okay, like it wasn't even a thing, Like, it was just an awkward moment. Everyone laughed. It was funny on my expense, but I washed my hands. It's just funny. But kids are brutal,
Yeah.
They'll call you out on everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to work with kids.
Yeah, and it's so funny. It is tough, but they give you thick skin.
Yeah,
Esau haired and all, But yeah, dude, it's been I think it just depends on who you're with,
Yeah,
like building the relationship, if that's how you are with that person or not. It's always awkward when you make fun of someone and they're really sensitive. It's awkward. It's like, oh,
yeah, whoops.
Hey, I didn't mean it. Like it's always uncomfortable when that happens. But,
yeah. Well, this is my first time ever like teasing that person. So I was like,
so you weren't sure.
whoops.
Yeah, I think,
and I
it was
highly
fine.
respect that these people. So it's like, you know, I felt like I crossed a line.
Bro,
I
you
shouldn't
ever-
have. You know, I was like, oh crap.
You ever get get embarrassed from something you did 10 years ago?
Nah.
Bro, I know somebody out there does. Every once in a while, I'll just be having a normal day, and I'll think about the time I was in 5th grade and I did this one thing, and I'll get red in the face because
funny.
of that thing. Like, it's still there. Like, or have you ever had a dream? Like, have you ever been stressed out in real life?
Have you ever had a dream where
where's it? You ever had a dream where?
what
was I saying? I threw off. I was like, "What are you saying? He's making fun of me again." But no, I get it. I remember. I'm all thrown off now. You ever have a dream?
You got embarrassed or
Yeah.
whatever?
Oh yeah. I remember. I've ever had a dream where. It's off the rails. That's how I have to start it. Have you ever had...
You can't say that.
I can't say it now. I had a dream. That one's better. Oh, man. I had a dream once that I had... It's not even going to make sense anymore. I'm off the rails. Anyways. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I had a dream that I was in my senior year of high school and I didn't have enough credits. I was stressed out in real life over a different thing. I'd go to sleep and I had a dream that I didn't have enough credits to pass, like to graduate. And I was sweating over it in my dream.
It's funny.
And then there's times where I had a dream where I was so stressed out that my teeth fell out. You ever have that dream?
No.
My teeth just were falling out. Nobody? I'm all alone.
I've never had that kind of
In the
dream.
comments, if you've had a dream like this, psychology says that it means stuff like...
Oh, yeah. I mean, like falling and then waking up in your fall. I've done that.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Oh, so like they say that you never reach the bottom.
Yeah.
They never reach the bottom in your dream. And if you do, they say that you die.
Oh.
Like you have a heart attack and die. If you
So
ever,
that's what
so
that
no
is.
pressure. It's a heart attack.
So when that happens, I'm like, oh, I'm dead now.
Or it's not, you know. It doesn't. I don't know. Who knows? But they do say that it's, you know, it's a stress indicator. And for me, it's like I don't feel like I'm stressed out. I don't think I'm stressed out. I just think that I've had a lot going on.
Yeah.
You know, this summer there's been a lot of changes in the job. There's been the camps and the youth ministry and all the things, and still being I got 2 little kids. You know, I got a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Right.
So still to be dad to them, and do ministry, and do the podcast, and I'm in 2 college classes right now. I'm in my 7th week. We're wrapping it up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
It's crazy to do that in your 30s.
yeah. I don't want to. I have to though. You know, it's one of those things.
Have to.
I don't know if I have to, but I am doing it. Hey everybody, Charlie from the Casting Faith podcast. We're proud to announce our new show sponsor, 2 Clever Fellas. You got junk piling up in your yard? Maybe it's time to move. You got some things you need cleaned out? Well, I have the person for you. Call Marcus at 2 Clever Fellas. We have a special offer for our listeners today. 20% off on these projects in the summer and this spring. Call Marcus at 330-283-8000 and mention that we sent you and get 20% off.
I think we'll go to another topic here.
Yeah.
I am a firm believer that you do not need college.
Yeah. Explain.
So
Defend thine position.
So there's ways to make money way much, what's the proper term? Way more money without a degree than it is to go and get a degree and be stuck in that career field.
Yeah.
To be very vague, for example, my mother-in-law was a nurse for 35 years, right? 4-year nurse. In her last year, or wherever her peak of her career was, I was making that years ago, you know? And so, and I'm a tradesman.
Yeah.
I went to trade school. You know, like, how long was that? Like 9 weeks. Dude, a 9-week welding class really is what started it.
Yeah.
Not even 9 weeks. Just like a 6-week welding class started everything for me. And then from there, I just got into maintenance and just used my brain to work on things.
Yeah.
And then they sent me to get all the classes for an Ohio Journeyman's certificate. So I did all the maintenance. So I'm a journeyman industrial mechanic. And by trade, I've got like 7 welding certifications, and so I'm bridge welding certified. So like, I don't think that's hard to do.
There's more
but I guess just like if you just use your hands, you don't have to go to college.
Yeah.
And so that's one path. That's the path that I chose. But now I'm like headed this other direction with videography and shooting these weddings and what all these things that are coming up.
Plug it, man.
Dude, there's so much money in that.
Sweet 238.
But I will say, like, that's definitely got an age limit on it.
What
for especially wedding videography and photography probably too, but carrying around a 10-pound camera for 10 to 12 hours, dude, I think that's not sustainable.
Most of the people who didn't, and I don't disagree with you entirely on the whole college stance, but like most of the people who have chose a trade would say the same thing. It's kind of a young man's game. A lot of trades are.
No.
A lot.
I know more older people in the trades than I do young people.
Yeah, well, they've been doing it forever. Like half of them, it works out for well.
I would say in all of my trades classes, there was more older people than younger people.
Yeah,
that's the people just getting into it. Even
interesting.
So that's not really accurate either.
Yeah,
like there's just so much money to be made in a trade.
Yeah, I agree. I think that if it's only about money,
and then there's overtime. Like, dude, every trade has overtime. Like, you can go and work 80 hours a week somewhere if you wanted to.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. And I've done it. You know, and those checks are crazy.
Yeah, I think that. Well, the closest that I have to, I mean, I've worked in a factory and I've done things like that, and ran a tow motor and stuff like that. That kind of blue collar work I've done. And the work I've done with Marcus as like the handyman stuff for two clever fellas, the demo jobs we've done, the junk removal, the yard work, the Christmas lights, all the different things that we do at Two Clever Fellas. That's kind of like a side deal that I'm privileged to be a part of. You could work 80 hours, but if you do, you're going to be feeling it. You know, so there's a trade-off. Like, I think the most I ever worked that summer in a week was probably, I mean, we did a couple of over state lines moving jobs, but if I were to do that same job more than once a week, I would be toast, you know, like there's only so much you can do.
You build not necessarily an immunity,
build up to strength,
but just like working out, like you get used to a certain weight, you get used to a certain amount of workload.
Yeah.
You know,
I wonder if that's the same with the camera work too.
Yeah. Dude, I was when I was a mechanic, not behind a desk, like working 56, 60 hours a week outdoors in all hours of the day and night. It was nothing.
Yeah.
Like, that was nothing to me.
Yeah.
But now that I'm behind a desk, dude, it would be tough to go out and
so I think it just depends on where you end up. I have certified CDA AutoCAD deal right out of high school. I never used it, and now it's so antiquated that like I couldn't really use it for anything. Now I'd have to go get retrained,
dude.
So some trades
I do that, and I'm not certified in that too. That's
so
another
I could
thing.
take my certification to where you are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't need your certification to do that.
Yeah. Well, now all you need is ChatGPT. You know.
I don't know. Chat can't work in AutoCAD.
I think we're getting there. It's getting
there's just too many details that you have to have.
But it might be able to assist you. you know.
Maybe. Yeah. Dude, have you seen those people that just type in AutoCAD? They don't use the mouse at all. Have you seen people do that? Dude, I've watched like a couple of our engineers can sit down at their computer.
They know all the
not
keys.
even start like at a starting point and just start typing away and draw this elaborate drawing.
Wow.
With all kinds of curves and radiuses and
wild.
It's just like, and not even lift his hands. It's so crazy.
Yeah. I'm just
like,
I got into it. I went to Maplewood Career Center. It was a trade school.
Yeah.
For my junior and senior year.
I had a teaching job there.
Yeah.
For a night.
Yeah, you told me that. And then you got ran over by the semi truck.
Yeah.
Hey, I got ran over. I'm not coming in.
That's exactly what I said. It was like first day or something like that.
Did we tell that story on the show?
I don't know, but it was my first day at Maplewood teaching the adult maintenance in maintenance to intro to maintenance class or something like that for a career school or trade school. And it's like a little side gig,
Yeah.
Teaching adult classes. It's not a big deal. But I was at a stoplight and the semi truck just cut the corner way too hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I made eye contact with the driver. So I was like, all right, he's going to stop. He's going to let me back up. Dude, the dude just missed the brake pedal and hit the gas pedal.
Wow.
And just the back wheels of the trailer just went right over top my hood.
That's crazy.
I was like, geez, not even let me move.
Man, thank
it
God.
was a truck driving school. It wasn't even like, so this dude didn't even have a CDL. He obviously failed. He was taking his CDL test when he ran over me. So,
man.
Yeah, so I emailed the whatever director, I don't know what it's called, but I emailed them and I was like, hey, I'm not coming, and I'm probably not coming back ever because this is just my sign.
Yeah, jeez. That's tough, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank God that you didn't perish.
Got run over.
Got ran over by a semi truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that with all that, it's like, what do you choose to do? You know, like college can't just be about the money. If I don't know.
Yeah.
I you got to go about what you're passionate about doing.
I will say my biggest regret is not being in something that I love doing.
Yeah.
So like that saying, like, if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. Dude, I work every day. I hate my job. I mean, it's not, I've had much worse jobs where I just like dread going into work.
Like I've done,
but now it's like, it's not to that level, but it's still like, man, I wish I would have followed my dreams.
Yeah. And I think for me, I'm like on the other end of that. I've had jobs that have paid more than what I'm in right now. I've had jobs that are better careers on paper, you know?
Yeah.
But, you feel the other edge of that. Like you don't get as much money as you would if you were to do a more stressful job that it makes more sense financially.
Yeah.
But I am doing what I love. And so because of that, I am in college, you know?
Yeah.
And so...
that's different to your point.
Yeah, it's different. And so I would say that you have to know what you want to do. And if it's only about money, there's a lot of ways to make money without going $100,000 in debt in college, you know?
My dream job requires college. I guess I just realized that.
Is that what Pete does?
No, my dream job would be to be a DNR officer.
Yeah. That'd be sweet, man.
Yeah.
It would be fun. Yeah, you need a biology master's or bachelor's.
I think just a bachelor's.
Yeah.
Biology.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, I think, but with all of that, man, it's been so busy for me, like doing the college scene, working, 40 hours a week, doing the podcast, doing the ministry stuff, and all our hobbies, going fishing and still making time to be dad, doing all these things. It's just it gets tiring, you get a little weary in doing all the things. And so, it just kind of happens sometimes. You get into these weeks where it just feels like a lot. Mm-hmm. And I'm in that week right now where it just has felt like a lot. And we're going straight to Congress, and so it's like off of we're riding event to event to event, and I'm grateful. Like we have these the caffeine that we have with First Phorm and with Backbone. Cam from Backbone's hooked us up.
Hey, I'll just say I don't even know if they knew this, but their whole motto of like where the name comes from, the backbone of like building, like that's me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know if they know that I fit their demographic like to a T. Like,
Yeah. What's
I'm
your
the
job?
guy out there welding bridges together.
Yeah.
Like that's me. And climbing in power plants and getting covered in coal and welding and grinding my life away.
And there's so many.
That's me.
There's so many men and women doing that. And there's companies out there like Backbone who still care about you and see you and want to give you a quality product and not just like, the Dollar Tree coffee or the Cintas coffee brand. So,
yuck.
For real, dude. When I used to work in the factory, they would get this tar coffee. It was like from Cintas. And then when that ran out, they had like a jar of Maxwell House that had been sitting in the cupboard for years. And they would just leave it on the burner. And it was gross.
Yeah.
And all they had for creamer was like the powdered creamers. And it was just, the basic scene of a factory. And so stuff like this, man, it's a quality coffee. That's smooth. Every blend that we've tried has been great. And so there's what I'm trying to say is that that's not just a sponsor plug. That's like, there's companies out there that care,
right.
And see you are the backbone of society. And so you matter. And so even like doing a job that you say you hate, you're doing it and you're contributing to the world.
It's crazy. 'Cause that's like, man, it must've just changed. Like that was my dream job growing up, was to be a welder.
Yeah.
And then I got there and I got like, I guess I wouldn't say I reached like the pinnacle of where I wanted to go. 'Cause I wanted to do like pipeline work and I wanted to do underwater welding. Like I just wanted to do it all. But then like when I got my first like serious, like in a power plant welding, like that was my job. And I finally reached this point of like, I'm doing what I dreamed of doing. It wasn't what I thought it would be, Then it became, man, I wish I had a guy that was just a grinder, like that worked with me, like so I didn't have to grind anything.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm just not in. That's like pipeline work where you have a welder and you have a grinder, and it's not in the industrial field where I'm at. And I guess that's not like where I draw the line, but I don't know. Like my dream was to be where I'm at now, and now it's like, man, I wish I was doing something else.
It's weird, and that's the cool thing. Like, we joke, and it is frustrating. We're grinding with the podcast right now. We're like on episode 38.
I don't know.
Episode 38, and we have little bursts of engagement and spikes in the algorithms and stuff like that across all the mediums. We're for sure growing. And we're for sure, we're blessed with the sponsors that we have and with the listeners that we have. We're so thankful that you listen and tune in every week and, help us out by sharing and liking and reviewing and all those things. But it's a grind to not see like thousands of views and only see hundreds, and I know there's somebody out there who's getting 10, 15 views a week thinking, man, if we had hundreds of views, it would be incredible. And so when it's kind of one of those, like the grass is always greener. You know? We'll eventually look back and be like, wow, I really believe that. And, it just takes time. The grind matters. You have to just keep pushing and plugging away at your dreams. From the ministry side of things, and in my story and growing up, I guess this can be a part of the Bible segment. Man, I was called into the ministry. God had a plan for my life, and I knew when I was 15, 16 years old. Well, what are you going to do at 15 and 16 years old to teach and preach and share the gospel? You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to get a church. You're not going to be a pastor at 15 or 16. You're not going to be an evangelist at 15 or 16. You're not going to get many opportunities to speak at 15 and 16. And so as a 15 and 16-year-old, having the answer but no pathway or, no idea of how it will ever come to pass, it gets frustrating. Mm-hmm. And you pray and you fast and you read and you study and you do the college and you do the deep theological studies and you find ways to serve and eventually you the Bible says when you can handle a little, he'll give you a lot, when you steward a little well, he'll give you more. But when you're 15 or 16, that doesn't sound appealing. You have the answer, you want what you want, you want to get to the end. And at every stage that God has used me in different ways, I've arrived at key moments in ministry already, and it's like I'm still feeling like, oh, I wonder when this will happen. You know,
Sure.
it's like, but 15 or 16-year-old, if he could see me now, he'd be super happy and excited.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel the same way. Like, just I guess like it's coming to me right now, but like 15, 16-year-old me, picturing myself just in youth ministry alone.
Yeah.
Like, man, that would be awesome to do. Like, and here I am, just like, I'm not saying like I'm like dying to get out, but like I'm feeling like older. I'm feeling like a time is coming to an end. The season of youth work is coming to an end. So like, it's like the same thing, you know, like the grass is always greener, but live in the moment, you know. I guess is kind of like where that's headed.
Yeah,
like,
man. And it's
living in what God's blessed you with right now.
Yeah, and you got to remind yourself of that. Or else you'll drive yourself nuts in the grind of it all. Like you'll quit before you ever accomplish anything notable in your life. If all you can focus in on is, you know, I'm not there yet.
The same thing.
What I'm doing.
Same thing with music. When I first learned drums, like when I was 12 years old, I was dying to go play altar call, you know, at my church. And then like, as I'm like older, 17, 18, 19, going to youth congress and stuff like that, like, man, what a dream it would be to play a conference or play like a youth congress. Like, dude, you know how old I was when I played my first conference on drums? 37 years old.
Yeah. But like,
it took so long.
Had you quit when you were a kid?
But you know what? Like,
never have made.
Once it happened, I was like, I know why God took so long to let that happen now.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't like mean anything to me. And before it was like, I just wanted people to see me.
Yeah.
You know? And now it's like my pride's gone. Like, I just like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, like that's how it is funny. Now, like as you get older.
Yeah.
I think like people's pride might stop their blessings.
There's so many reasons, you know. What the Bible gives us a process, you know. God gives us a process to become who we are. He gives us grace and latitude to get there, you know. We were talking about it a little bit before. Man, it's a lot to set up this show.
This show is a grind right now.
It's a lot to set up, but man, there's so much purpose and potential here.
Somebody just said, I listen to the Casting Faith podcast. I don't listen to them all because there's just so many. You guys put out so many. It's like,
it's just the way to grow.
That's how we're doing it.
Yeah,
it's a grind.
Yep. And it's
once a week.
Yep, once a week for now. You know.
Yeah.
For now, and I think that it's one of those things where right now we're just in the process part. You know.
Yeah.
And but that being said, it's all about perspective. You know, had the 12-year-old seen where we are now, they'd be freaking out, excited, you know.
Yeah.
But we're here now. Yeah. And so where will 50-year-old Sean see himself, you know? Like he might look back on this and think these were the best days of my life.
Yeah. Hopefully not. The best is yet to come.
Well, yes. But you know what I mean? Or like, look how we started, you know? It's all about perspective. There's a book, a pastor friend of ours, recommended this series to us. Brother Enzi, Michael Enzi, recommended this series. He came and taught our married seminar here at FAC a couple years ago, and he recommended this series by Andy Andrews, and it's a really good book series. It's called the Noticer series, and it's kind of told in a story. Like he has a really unique way of writing, and you know, I say this very loose. I wrote a book, so like it's cool to see. It's cool to see other authors, you know. Yeah. But the way that he writes is really cool.
I'm Charlie. I wrote a book.
Pride. No, I'm kidding. No, I did write a book, but I wouldn't have written a book unless I read a bunch of books. Like you learn a lot through the styles of writing of other people. And Andy Andrews has a really sweet way. And if you're on Audible, you need to go look up Andy Andrews and listen to some of his books. It's life-changing quality content, you know. And so one of his things that is basically a huge premise from the Noticer series is perspective. All the world needs is a little bit of perspective. You could be going through the worst season of your life, and if you can just have a little bit of perspective, it changes everything.
Yeah.
And so
I see that.
It's incredible, like just a shift in your mindset, what that can do. Your perspective determines your decisions, it determines your outcomes, it determines your direction.
Yeah.
And you know, it's always been preached to me, you know, never make life-changing decisions on low moments and never make life-changing decisions on high moments. And that's solid advice, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And so if you haven't, look it up, you know, that's a good book series, and it'll help through those people who are just grinding through life. And you may feel like you're in like a season of just misery.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't feel like down on anything. I just feel tired, you know, like that's where I'm at. Just like, whew.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I had
You're feeling your age.
Yeah, for sure. I did. I had, so we did this garden. We talked about this, and this is still kind of me back cycling to catching up. We did a garden. It's 30 feet by 20 feet, 25 feet long. That's a pretty big garden.
Yeah.
And, you know, tilled it up. We have funny stories on that. Go back and listen. But tilled it up. We got everything set up. The fence is up. Everything's starting to grow in. And my wife's been out in the garden a lot. So during the summer, that's kind of her passion project. She loves gardening.
It's her fishing.
Yep, it's her fish for sure. That and sourdough.
Yeah.
So like we get the the sourdough is legit, and all of the creations that she does with that is awesome.
I'm gonna need to try this.
You're gonna have to try it, bro.
Yeah.
It's so good. And so we get the sourdough and we get the fresh veggies from the garden, but that all requires a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know, and so she's always out there in the garden and pulling weeds and harvesting and pruning and doing all the things that come with that. And we noticed, dude, there's like thousands of these Japanese beetles that devoured our strawberry patch. So we had to do something about that. Well, she was out last Saturday, and she was doing the garden scene, doing everything that she needed to do, pulling weeds. I helped her for a little bit a few days before, got it under control because it was pretty wild while I was away from camp.
Yeah.
So I came out and I helped her get all the weeds out and secure the fencing a little bit better. And she was out doing her thing, and she got bit by something.
Oh yeah.
Like in the leg. And she didn't notice it when it happened. Like it didn't hurt. And so she's just gardening, doing her thing. She brought in a bunch of cucumbers. She brought in a bunch of different vegetables, different things. She brought it all into the house, and it was just a normal night, you know? And the next morning, she's like, I think I got bit by something. There's a red mark on her leg. I'm like, oh yeah, it looks like looks like a little circle there that you got bit by something. And we didn't think anything of it. And it tripled in size overnight. And we're like, that looks gnarly, you know, that looks pretty bad. And so now it's Sunday morning. We're going to church, and her leg is swollen. She's got stuff all over, you know, that's all wrapped up. She's singing on praise team. And it's like 3 minutes before service starts, and I'm teaching the adult morning session. She looks at me and she goes, I have to go to urgent care.
Wow.
Like it's swelling up pretty bad. I don't know what this is. Like this could be bad. And we got Congress coming up, and so we got to figure this out. And that was like right before I'm about to preach. And so I get up and I teach the adult session. It went well for what it was. But I had that in the back of my mind the whole time. Like my wife's not okay. Like,
yeah.
And so right after service, she went to urgent care, and they're like, hey, this is a tick bite. And we were like, how? We were like, how?
That doesn't make sense.
They were like, it's a tick bite.
Ticks don't bite.
It's got that.
They burrow.
Well, that's right. So this was our whole thing. We're like, what is this? Because if it was a tick, the tick would still be there.
Yeah.
Right. And they were like, well, not necessarily. You know, the tick bites ticks are on the rise here in Ohio, and Lyme disease is on the rise in Ohio. And this is the classic bullseye bite mark. Like this is what it looks like after you remove the tick.
That doesn't make sense to me.
And so their theory,
growing up in West Virginia, that makes zero sense.
Their thing was, it's a tick bite. This could be early Lyme disease. We're going to put you on doxycycline and a bunch of other things. And, you know, we'll monitor this because it's the early stages it looks like the early stages of Lyme disease. And I'm like, well, hold on, because there's no tick.
Yeah.
Like it could be a bite from anything. And, they were like, well, you know, it could have bit, and she could have slapped it off and not noticed. And, you know, it could have just barely got her, and it got her, you know, and it might have had Lyme disease. And so now you have to have this.
Also not how ticks work.
Agreed. And so we're like, whatever. And so she takes the antibiotics. She's on that for a day. It's still growing. So now we're like a couple of days in, and it's getting worse. And so, I remember, it was like, this was Monday. we're getting ready to go to bed. Like, we just put the girls down, and she goes, "It's getting worse. I need to go to the hospital." And I'm like, "It's 10 o'clock at night." And like, I'm in ChatGPT uploading photos, like asking it like, "Hey, what does this look like?" And ChatGPT is saying, "This looks like Lyme disease. This looks like it's a tick bite." And it's giving me like the protocol on how to monitor and what to do. We're tracing it with a pen and all this stuff throughout the process. And she's like real like worried about it. And all of our nurse friends, you know, they're like, "You need to go to the hospital. You need to go get it checked. You need to go get it checked." And so she left. And even though ChatGPT said she was fine, I said, "We're not going to trust the AI. We're going to pray, and you can go get it checked out for peace of mind," you know?
Yeah.
So she gets to the emergency room, and the emergency room doctor goes, "Yeah, I don't think it's a tick, because if it was a tick bite, you would have saw a tick." We're like, "Yes.
Bingo.
Okay, we're hearing it now," you know? And so I told her to ask, could it be a brown recluse? Could it be a spider? What could it be? Like, how would you treat this? And all of those things, you would still have the same antibiotic and a steroid. So they gave her she's on the antibiotic for Lyme disease, and she's now on a steroid and an antacid, which you shouldn't take with this certain thing.
I'll give you some
Pepsid.
I'll give you some insight to a brown recluse bite.
Yeah.
Because I was bitten by a brown recluse.
Were you really?
In 2015 in Ohio.
Which I never thought they were here, or if they were, it was just sporadic.
So I never felt it. Never felt a bite. It was in my work clothes. At work, we had this old dingy trailer that was our dressing room. And so got dressed for the day for work, changed my work outfit. And I remember being on the man lift. We were up, I was probably like 100 feet in the air, dude, like working on a cooling tower. And my leg was getting bigger. It was like swelling. I was like, "What in the world?" And I looked, and it's like a big red mark or whatever. And so I just thought I hurt something somehow. So I went to EHS, like the safety department, and they sent me to like the workers' comp, like doctor or whatever.
Man.
And so he looked at it, and he's like, what did he say? He sent me to my primary doctor eventually, but he gave me like some just basic stuff. Sent me to my primary doctor. My primary doctor got to looking at it, and it's like a day later, 2 days later, and he's like, "This is a spider bite." And judging by some, I don't do this so long ago, but he said it's a brown recluse. Here's why. And he pointed out some things. I can't remember, but the key thing that I want to give you a little insight here is they had to scrape that thing out.
I pray that doesn't.
And I had zero feeling in it. They'd killed all my nerves. And so I had to go like weekly. Man. And they were scraping it out. And it got like staph infection eventually. Eventually got staph infection in it, and still digging it out. And I had no feeling. Like, he's like, "This is gonna hurt," and he's like going in it like with a spoon is what it felt like, just digging his thing out. And I never felt any of it. Yeah, but yeah, that. Dude, it could be a brown recluse. It sounds about right.
So I made the mistake of Googling both bites, and it does look more like a tick bite than it does the brown recluse.
Oh yeah,
but it doesn't make sense because they're like, it looks like these.
I still have a big chunk of skin missing. Like,
that's crazy
from my leg. Not like skin, but like muscle. But
muscle
that
happened
tissue.
All in the same day, right? Like, it grew and was pain, or was it a gradual deal?
It was a gradual. Yeah. It all sounds exactly what.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully
it
not.
sounds the same.
But it's tough because now all the medication that she's on, it says like, watch, like when you're looking for Lyme disease, make sure that you look out for stiff neck, joint pain, fatigue, all these symptoms. It says, be careful when these start to pop off. You need to maybe go see the doctor again.
Not everything is like,
but
am I fatigued?
But now, right. So there's that. And then there's also the whole, the symptoms of the antibiotic and the steroid, fatigue, sore neck, headache, like, and it's like all the same things. Nice. Like, well, what do we do? You know,
nice.
Is it the medicine or is it the thing? But like, this all happened while I was prepared, I was all in the grind, you know, and it's just added to the weariness of it all. It's like, man, you know, I'm doing everything I know I should be doing. I'm doing a lot of things, and this little hiccup happens, you know, or this horrible thing to my wife happens, I remember the day after she went to the emergency room. So I was up until 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I opened because I couldn't sleep while she was away. I had to stay home with the kids and watch the kids because we couldn't leave them. I didn't want to leave them there, so I didn't go with her to the hospital when she went, and so I stayed home with the kids. And I'm like wide awake because I'm like not gonna go to sleep while my wife's at the emergency room. Yeah, I couldn't fall asleep to that, so I started binge watching The House of David on Prime. Bro, that show is so good. Like, if you haven't seen it, you should probably go watch it. It's amazing. It's like me and Brother Christian used to say this when we were young. Why don't they just do the Bible, but like tell the story in a good way? You know, like don't like, I don't know how to say this. Make an action movie out of the story of David. We literally said those words. Just do the story of David. Yeah. And they did the story of it. Now they have some things in there that's, you know, creative and not exactly biblical, and they have some stuff in there that's not canonologically biblical. But overall, it's so good how they depict it. Like, that's cool. It blows The Chosen out of the water for me. Really? Like, on how good. Wow. And I love The Chosen. Like, that's a really solid. Wow. Like, I get emotional watching The Chosen.
My
like,
cousin's on The Chosen.
That's awesome. Oh, really? Is he an extra?
She and he. Oh, she. So my cousin, it's my cousin. She is a she, and her husband. So it was like a year ago or so. They spent like a week in Utah or something. Hey, we have a visitor.
We have some exciting news. We have officially partnered with
Backbone Coffee.
That's right. Casting Faith, Backbone Coffee, partnering together to bring good coffee to your morning routine.
Whether you're out on the water or
in everyday life
or working the graveyard shift,
Backbone Coffee is for you.
It is. Try it out. It's awesome. Check the link in the description.
What was I saying?
Your cousins were extras?
Oh, yeah. So they spent like a week in Utah or something like that. And they're just extras on the set of The Chosen for the season that's out right now. So
dude,
it's filmed in Utah.
Okay, so they're like on. I've only watched a couple of seasons of The Chosen because I wanted to wait.
Yeah, I think there's one out right now.
I'm like
5. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while.
I'm bad at binge watching. We preach against binge watching. We don't condone binge watching. But if I get hooked, I will sit there and watch a whole season in a day. Like, if I have nothing else going on. And so while my wife was away at the hospital, I'm like binge watching, and I'm like, the way they depict Goliath and the way they depict it, I'm like, this is amazing. And it's been out for a while now. I just haven't gone around. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, you know? Yeah. And so it was so good, dude. It's such a good, such a good season. I think it got renewed for season 2 because you could tell the whole life of David, you know, and it could be a multi-season thing. Like, do more of this. Do more of this. It was really good. And I know there's so much hate, like, towards it, though, like, on the biblically inaccurate stuff. But, like, it's so much better than anything else you're going to watch out there now, you know? At least it's got Bible and the story of David in a fun way. So, it was really good. Anyways, I stayed up real late watching that. And then my wife gets home. And so I got 4 hours of sleep. And I went off to work the next morning, opened the school up, or the daycare up. Day camp up, and then as soon as I got off work, I went and did a landscaping job. And it was yards and yards of mulching and edging and trimming, and it was 95-degree weather. And I was doing this job with Brother John and Christian, and it was at Pastor's house. Wow! And so we did all of his mulch beds and all of these things. And bro, it felt like old times with me and Christian when we were growing up. Yeah, I've alluded to this a lot before. Pastor was like a dad to me. Yeah, and I was always at his. So house
he had his boys over.
He had his boys. It was so fun. It brought back so many memories. In fact, I looked at him and I was like, "This brings back so many memories. I feel like I'm a kid again." And I go. The only question is, am I staying the night and I'm getting a pancake breakfast the next morning? Like, am I getting your pancakes in the morning? That's funny. We laughed. It was such a good time, and it was a blessing to be with them. And
it's cool.
helped us get to Congress and stuff. So it was really good time. And
and we're there right now.
Yeah. And so
that's what that noise was.
That was that hard work.
That was
perspective.
the drop of the first beat of the song.
Yeah. But so all this happened. So dude, like going from 4 hours of sleep to working, 8 hours and then doing another 5 hours of manual labor after that.
Yeah.
And getting home.
It's tough.
It was tough. It was a lot of work, and it was, and I'm feeling the weight of that now. Like I'm starting to crash. And so you can only have so many cups of coffee before your body is just like, hey, slow down. Right. Get on a charter bus and drive across straight lines and stay up for 3 days straight.
Yeah.
It's
not a far drive compared to a lot of people. So
right.
It's grateful. 5 hours, 4:45 or something like that.
Yeah. I think that, man, it's all about perspective. Like I'm going to be great. I'm grateful for it. All of those things,
Yeah.
We gotta just get through the process of things and it starts to get better, And so it's a reflection thing. Sometimes you need to just slow down though. Don't fight it, take a break. Even Jesus, would get away, step back and get away at certain times.
Yeah.
And so that's important. You got a vacation coming up, huh?
Yeah, we're doing some camping.
That's awesome, man.
When we get back from Congress.
Yeah.
And Sunday after church, we're going to the campground, staying for 3 days.
Nice,
That's
dude.
my vacation.
Nice.
Not too long.
Yeah, not too long. But we just had a meeting about the school year coming up before the show today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not ready.
Yeah. When's school start here? Trends is August 28th or something like that.
It's like we start a week before September. So it's late August. So
about the same time.
Yeah, it's good. I think that's the right way to do it. You still get a full summer.
Yeah.
But planning and
Trenton's
preparation
first year in public school system this year.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty hillbilly out there, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love the Southeast School District so far.
Yeah.
People are really, so you just like if you just drive around like that school district, it's nothing but farmhouses and you just kind of like, it looks like West Virginia a little bit with no hills.
Yeah.
I'm pretty comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Pretty excited to see.
Definitely be praying for him.
How many people he brings to church.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And that's all good, man. You gotta be witnesses, and so you gotta be out in the field. And I get that. And just as much though that you can have that experience here too. But it's important to train them up and send them. And so that happens at different stages for each student.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it's like I've been go all summer, and now we're getting ready to go back into the school year, and then nothing slows down. And I'll do these 2 college courses, and in the fall, guess what? There's 2 more lined up ready for me to go. So it just keeps going. And so, I think though that you just have to get through the process and take breaks when you need them, and just think about that. Have the perspective of where you are and where you could be and where you should be and where you're going. You know? And don't get so hung up on the misery of the moment that you miss out on the bigger picture stuff.
Right.
So we'll go to overrated, underrated. Now, I kind of talked about this a little bit a minute ago. Bible adaptations to TV or movies.
I'm going to need to look up the word adaptations.
Okay. It's that college education.
Yeah. I didn't have that.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to college.
Bible, movies.
Don't get me wrong.
TV. I'm kidding.
Don't get me wrong. I did go to college for 2 years.
Yeah, you went. So
I think I had like 30 some credits.
Yeah.
And then I just quit going.
So there's been,
I don't know what adaptations
means just like the video or the TV series. A movie or a TV series or reading, comic book, anything that adapts the Bible to a different format.
What was the question?
Okay, is it overrated, underrated? Like, are we doing a good job or a bad job with this as entertainment?
Just right.
Just right, you think?
Yeah.
I think we're in the peak right now. Like,
right now.
But growing up.
What about Mel Gibson?
It was tough. I remember watching The Passion.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It was good, It was emotional. It was good. It was raw, and it was not in English, so I did not know what was going on when I was a kid trying to watch that.
Read.
Yeah, like it was not. So like it didn't get me.
I mean, that made it more real.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. One of the things, like I don't know, back in the day, there was so many cheesy Bible adaptations, you know, and or even just maybe not just the Bibles, but remember all of the movies. Like the Kirk Cameron movies.
Oh my gosh.
That's what
I cannot stand
about.
those movies.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're
like
so cheaply made.
Christian movies and entertainment.
Okay, if that's what you're talking about, they are totally overrated.
Yeah.
They're horrible. It's like
there's a couple good ones.
No, they just can't act, dude.
Yeah.
They're not actors.
Yeah.
They're just
you're getting
let's go there and go.
Yeah.
Like all these fake
it's tough.
So dumb.
Well, so there's been so much of that growing up, right? Where it was so rough for the longest time. I remember we would get like Focus on the Family VHS tapes sent to our house, and it was just like tough. It was tough.
What would those movies be like with a high-end budget with actual actors?
That's where we are now. So like growing up, I would say way overrated because they were always cheesy, and you always had like C-list actors doing the show, you know, like
not even C.
You know, they were pulling kids out of high school to do it, you know, like stuff like that. And so really good stories, just not executed well, right? That was my understanding of it growing up, and it led to the conversation amongst friends who tried to watch.
Dude, there was better actors in our Easter drama than on 90% of those films.
So I agree. But that being said, that agreed as Thomas the Doubter, you know, probably did better than some of the other movies out there. But I will say this, it needed to be made, you know. You can't just say don't watch this kind of movie, don't watch that kind of movie, and not provide an alternative.
Yeah.
As much as this podcast needs to be made, you can't say don't listen to this podcast or that podcast. It's gonna rot your brain. It's gonna corrupt your thoughts. Those words,
not put anything out.
And then not have anything else out there to listen to. You know, and so it's always been purpose filled and needed. However, it's been rough.
Yeah,
it's been tough, and the execution of it has been tough. And so, what I'll say now is that with series like The Chosen, and with series like The House of David, we're getting there. We're finally getting there where you're getting a high budget, crowdfunded budget, and good actors, and good cinematography, and good special effects. And it's all coming together to where it literally had me glued multiple days watching that first season. And both of them did. Chosen 2 when they first came out. And so I think right now we're entering into the just right underrated area, where for my whole life it's been way overrated.
Yeah.
So another thing, overrated, underrated, or would you rather? Would you rather be bit by a tick and get Lyme disease, or be bit by the brown recluse, since you've been probably bit by both?
I've been bit by ticks and never had any problems, so I can't tell you how many ticks I've had in me.
Yeah,
dude, I've probably had over 100 ticks, but that have been there for multiple days.
But never had Lyme disease?
No, not a single itch or infection crazy. Or anything.
You're lucky, dude.
Dude, it's such a common thing in West Virginia. I think the media is hyping it up beyond what it should be.
For Ohio, you mean?
Yeah, dude. Okay. So bites are on the rise. When are they not? So people are getting Lyme disease. When have they not? It's just something that I think the media is putting it out there just like the media does.
Yeah.
And they're just bringing it to people's attention, what's already been happening for decades.
Yeah. So I agree with the thought on that. And that's with everything, pandemic issues, you know, all these things that come up. The media always overdoes it and pushes people to a panic. Like we talked about Y2K and like the whole situation.
One time I pulled off like 15 ticks in one day.
I've only ever had a couple. Like I've flicked them off. I've only had a couple burrow though.
Yeah.
It's always been tweezers and lighter or match or something like that.
No, you don't need to do that. You just grab them down the base and pull them out.
Yeah, but their heads can get stuck.
Never had it happen.
Yeah.
I pulled a lot of them out.
Yeah, man. Well, you've never gotten Lyme disease.
I've also tried the lighter thing, and that just hurts me worse.
The thing that the media is hyping up, though, isn't it's not necessarily the number of tick bites. It's that the disease is on the rise.
Okay, so the number of cases, just like what they did with COVID. Yeah, exactly.
So growing presence of disease.
Not interested.
So Lyme disease, you think?
Yeah, dude, they did this with COVID.
Well, you're getting
the number of cases are going up.
We've just been shadow banned.
Yada.
Shadow banned immediately.
Oh, well.
Shadow banned. There goes our listeners.
I'm just saying, dude.
I hear you.
This is not anything new.
I hear you.
Decades and decades.
Did you hear, though? Okay, so there's another thing. Have you heard about the Lone Star ticks?
Yeah.
So it's a certain type of tick that if it bites you, it makes you violently sick towards red meat to where you can't eat red meat. Imagine growing up in Texas, barbecues your whole life.
Oh my goodness.
You get bit by one tick and now you can't eat red meat because it makes you sick.
Gosh.
Isn't that horrible? Gives you a red meat allergy. Can you imagine? You have to be vegan now. And they call it the Lone Star tick.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be the worst. Like, I would rather have the brown recluse bite than to never eat red meat again because I'm sick. I get sick from it.
So based on my experiences with ticks and brown recluse bites,
yeah,
I'll take a tick all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because nothing happens with a tick. 90% of the time.
Yeah. I don't know.
Actually, 100% of the time.
I would rather have Lyme disease than have my legs scraped out over months of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that sounds like a worse thing. So I think I would rather be bit by a tick.
Yeah.
Get thrown on some medication and take care of whatever comes if it happens.
Yeah.
But another one. Okay. Would you rather do 10 yards of mulch and edging after work, or work another 40 hours in one of those jobs that we were talking about, like that overtime, 80-hour overtime week?
That.
You would rather do the overtime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did 10 yards of mulch this year.
Tough, isn't it?
Yeah. It's terrible.
Yeah. You got to have more than one person with that much.
Yeah.
It's tough to do on your own.
My son probably did 3
barrels or 3 yards.
3 yards.
Yeah. We had 3 adult males working on it. 4. So it
took us 2 weeks.
Took us 4 hours, 5 hours. You know? So it's like, I don't know. I like that kind of work, though.
Yeah, no thanks.
I love that work. I love landscaping. And
because I can take breaks at work.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And think nothing of it.
Yeah. Would you rather enter in a fishing tournament with me?
Or
we'll leave it at that. Or another.
Hey,
come on now. Would you rather enter in with me or Mr. Marcus Richardson?
Yeah, you. Ladies and gentlemen,
we have a very special announcement coming in hot.
We have a guy coming up here in our very secret location.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Marcus Richardson with Two Clever Fellas.
Hey, friend of the show.
That's right. Man, this is the Casting Faith podcast.
You made it.
Huge fan.
You finally made it.
I finally made it.
He is coming on soon. We gotta pencil that in. Get you on.
Yeah. Gotta get my dolly in.
All right, Marcus. Well, people hear and see Two Clever Fellas a lot on our show. Give them a little information on what it's all about and why you did this.
Figure this out. Hey everyone. Yeah, so here at Two Clever Fellas, we do junk removal, yard cleanup, moving, holiday lights around the holiday time. You just give us a call. We'll be out there. Right here on my shirt. Yep. Two Clever Fellas on the back.
That's all he's going to go through.
Here to make life easier.
There's the number.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it, guys. I mean, that's what we're all about.
He's all about making your life easy.
The best way we can.
The best way.
So,
well, we're going to have you on to actually tell why you built this business and hear your testimony and all that. We'll pencil that in and we'll have you on. But it's good to see you on camera.
It's great to be here. Great to put my face out there.
Welcome to the show, Marcus. Yeah. So on the same note on that, you know, I would rather instead of like.
What was the actual question?
The question was like
go fishing with you
and your normal. Oh no, I'm on a different thing.
Go fishing with
me,
you or who?
Or
fish a tournament with you?
Or okay, I'll say this just to be nice. Go fishing in a tournament with me, or be paired with a random, like that one tournament you're talking about. I was nice. He's not gonna be. He'd rather be paired with a rando.
If we can win money.
All he cares about is the money.
I don't know.
Wow. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? I
don't know.
I caught 3 scoreable bass the one time we went out.
Yeah, dude, you did good. No, I'm not saying you've definitely redeemed yourself.
First of all, I needed no redemption. There was no redemption needed.
Well, yeah, I'll give you that because we also fished West Branch.
And it was garbage.
West Branch is a tough place.
You would have took me out on a place where there's actually good fish. We would have been on them.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. So
that was your mental little exercise that you did.
On a Monday night tournament, I'd rather fish with you.
Let's talk Milton.
Yeah.
Milton Monday night.
The Monday nighters, I'd rather fish with you than a random.
Yeah.
But if it was like a big tournament, like a MLF tournament, dude, I would rather have somebody that like knows.
Well, you would rather have a pro.
Yeah.
Be paired with a pro.
Because I don't know what I'm doing out there.
Yeah.
Like the big tournament me and Jason fished, like I tried to come up with a plan. Like those 8-hour long tournaments are 8 hours flies by when you're not catching enough fish.
Yeah,
because to stay on pace to win those things, you got to be catching one every 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's tough.
One scoreable fish every 20 minutes for 8 hours.
Yeah,
and if you're not doing that, you're not on pace.
Bro, it made me laugh so hard. I caught that bluegill and I was like, "Hey, can I throw this on a hook?" They're like, "Illegal." Yeah. I was like, "Really?" No. Like there was no briefing. I've never fished a tournament in my life. There was no briefing on what the rules were. Like, I started casting.
Those are a lot looser
on the Monday nighters.
Yeah,
but like if. Like we'd have to.
But that one me and Jason fished, like actually is announced. We're following NOAA rules.
Yeah.
You know, and they had the rules listed online, so you can look it up. And it's like, yeah, all those rules. They're public in those tournaments. The Monday nighters is like, obviously don't cheat.
Yeah.
Because you'll get DQ'd immediately.
But it's also, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like the walleye guys.
It's $300, dude.
But still, like
$300.
Sell your soul for $300. Come on, what are we doing? What are you doing?
I'm bringing fish from home in my live well.
Yeah,
alive.
I caught this 3 weeks ago. It's barely.
I've been feeding it minnows for the past 3 weeks.
I just don't understand. And people will ruin their whole fishing career over it. You know, there's always people getting busted. Guys. Yeah, not just them, but like always, there's people. Even on the Monday nighters, you'll get some local take a page out of that playbook and then just be out of that tournament the rest of his life. You know?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
And they're just fun.
Yeah, I'm all about the
fun. That's why I like, Justin said Amanda was like, Sean, I'll probably never invite you back. No, I definitely will invite you back.
It'd be sweet.
Because like, it's like, it's competitive and that's what's fun about it, but it's also just for fun.
Is it always 2-man?
Yeah.
There's never a 3-man?
No.
That's pretty uncommon.
You think? I don't think you'll ever see that.
Maybe we'll make one.
Mm-hmm. Not on my boat.
It'd be tight.
Too tight.
No.
Live well's too small.
You do. Yeah, I don't know. We got to come up with something. We got to get Chase up here. Get him in. Yeah. Get him in a Monday nighter.
Maybe I can pick him to fish my championship with me.
Yeah. Since I still haven't redeemed myself from when we went to a cruddy lake with fish in it.
I'll say this. Where he fishes, I saw a video today.
Hey, he's for sure the better fisher.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I would.
I would say the places that he's fishing hold more fish. Yeah,
but that comes with the territory of
that's it.
Well, also like
I would like to see somebody like that
fish on open water.
Fish West Branch.
Yeah.
Dude, I guarantee you're not going to have as much luck because the fish just aren't there in the numbers.
I think it's different. I think that because he's a kayak angler, he's not on a boat. Same thing. Right, if you put me in Mogador, I'm going to do well.
Mosquito Lake has this Saturday. I'm not fishing it, but this Saturday is that big bass bonanza at Mosquito, and kayaks are welcome.
That's cool.
Guarantee you that
they're not going to win.
They're not going to win.
Maybe. Yeah.
Number one, if you catch one, on a kayak, yeah, you have to bring it
Keep it
back
alive.
alive.
Yeah.
So this tournament is weird layout. Like every hour you can check in, and so you're coming, you're weighing your fish.
That's so much time,
and then you're
wasted.
releasing it.
Yeah.
You can come check in once an hour, and you're not allowed to have more than one fish in your live well at a time.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a weird format. It's a big bass tournament.
Seems like a time waster.
It's not like a big bag. It's a big bass tournament.
Gotcha.
So every hour there's $200 on the line.
Yeah.
The biggest bass of the hour wins $200.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, there's still 5 fish overall.
Comes down to that perspective thing again. Like it's probably just the waters. I think it comes down to that a lot.
Anyway, back to what I was saying, like the water, I just saw him doing a top water thing with his frog. I don't know if he's like sponsored by that frog company or not, but like the water that he's fishing is nothing but frog water.
Yeah.
Like it looks awesome for top water.
Yeah.
And you just don't get that everywhere.
Yeah. But we're also only seeing where he's filming and what he's doing is targeting that way. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'd have to talk to him and see.
I'd like to see how guys like that do on open water and stuff like that.
Well, it's an adjustment. We talked about that.
Yeah.
It's an adjustment.
I mean, you can fish shallow. The lakes that we're fishing, yeah. Well, Lake Milton is really docks, is where people are winning the tournament.
Yeah. Which that's up our alley. Should be anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to give it another go.
Will be. I told Justin, I was like, all right, we're going to commit to the last hour and a half fishing only docks. And it lasted like 40 minutes.
Let's go back. Back to the bridge.
Dude, that's where we went. And guess what? Caught more fish.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I think, man, I just enjoy it for the fun of it though, you know?
Yeah.
For me, it's not about the money. It will never be about the money. Same with the show. Like, same with teaching and preaching and all the things. Like my book, Be Like Barnabas. Mm-hmm. It's not about how many books I sell. It's the content getting to people.
Yeah.
I have something of value, not monetary value, but I have something that I want to give. I believe in that it's worth money, you know, but like this stuff isn't just about the money. It's to get the content to the people, to get good stuff to good people and somebody who really needs it. I got a text the other day from a friend and it was a good week for compliments for me. And I say this not pridefully, but it was needed, like encouragement. And it was hey, I read your book. My wife read your book. She really appreciated it. Really helped her out. Really was great for her. And it was a nice word of encouragement from a friend. And then somebody Wednesday night came up to me and kind of said something along the same lines. It's like, everybody needs to read this. This really helped me. It transformed the way I think about this, and that. You need to get this to more people. And I'm like, hey, all you got to do is like share it, you know, send it out to somebody, send a link to somebody, share it, leave a review on the book. And that helps it get seen by more people. Yeah. Same with the podcast. If you love the show, even if you're one of the, 100 people that listen faithfully, you know, we had some success. I don't know. You view success differently with YouTube and all the things. We have hundreds of people listening for sure.
Yeah.
But if you're the hundreds of people that listen, you would do us a huge solid just by sharing it, like sharing it, leave a review, write a comment, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss something. Doing those things is the lifeblood to small channels like us, you know, and it really does push it. If you're encouraged by any of the episodes, share that episode, and we pop out a bunch of little shorts, share those too, and it all helps. Comment on everything, give us a little nod of encouragement, and that goes a long way. And same with anything in life, and with the fishing stuff, like, man, for me, it's always just been about the good time spent with friends, and the fish are bonus.
Yeah.
It's always how it's been for me.
It is fun. It's fun to go out even if you're not winning.
Yeah. But
as long as you have somebody there.
Yeah. I hate fishing alone. Like,
I don't hate fishing alone.
I'll do it every once in a while just to get a breath and to break from talking and a break from people. And it's good to get out alone. But the majority of the time, it's the fellowship that I long for. You know?
Yeah.
I just want to spend time with good friends and do the things. And so, but yeah. So help us out. And we're going to roll with the end of this podcast today. And just my last cast would be have some perspective. If you're out there grinding week to week, doing your things, we got a listener right now who's mowing his yard right now as we speak. and he listens to us faithfully while he mows. And if that's you, man, if you've had a rough week, we want to encourage you, have a little perspective. Good things are coming. We got a lot of small businesses that follow us and listen. They're trying to build something grand and great, and they're in the middle of the grind, and they're probably frustrated with the process. Hey, have a little perspective. Good things are gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna come to pass.
Yeah.
Just keep grinding and keep working towards your goals, and it'll work out. And so that's my last cast is have faith in the process. No matter where you're at in it.
Yeah, that's good.
It'll happen eventually.
It's good. Yep. The grass isn't always greener. Live in the moment.
Yeah, live in the moment. Enjoy the perspective.
Yeah.
Hopefully we brought a little bit of that to you this week. We want to take a moment to thank our show sponsors, Backbone Coffee. We want to thank Cam. He just sent us a whole shipment. I was super excited to open it up. All the flavors back in stock here on the podcast. We want to encourage you to go to our affiliate link and pick you up a bag. This stuff is not only good, it's great coffee, and it's affordable.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a coffee drinker, what are we doing? Go to the link, buy this bag of coffee. It's, it's worth it. It's good stuff. It's better than the Maxwell House. It's better than the Cintas Factory blend. It's better than your Starbucks blend. Really, it is. I don't just say that. It's good quality stuff, and it's affordable. And so we did this for you. You guys get percentage off. I believe it's 15% off when you use promo code CastingFaith through our affiliate link. Go ahead and do that. Do yourself a favor. And let us know what you think of it when you do. And we also want to thank two clever fellas, Marcus Richardson. You got to see his face on camera today and his energy. And that man has put in 80 hours this week guaranteed in his day job and in his business. Like he is a workhorse. And so he's always about that.
Yeah.
So he's those people. And he's seen his dreams come to pass, and it's cool to see. And we want to thank him. There is 20% off when you mention Casting Faith if you hire Marcus to do any of the jobs he discussed on the air today. But we want to thank them, and also First Phorm. If you're in need of vitamins, if you're in need of protein, energy drinks, all those things are available to you from the Casting Faith podcast. Look on our website for merch that's coming out. We got a new hat dropping this week. We'll show you pictures of that on social. We'll be wearing them next time. But until then, pick you up some merch, leave some comments, like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. Help us take this show to the moon. But until next time, keep casting faith in everyday life. And we're off to North American Youth Congress last service. I'm out of energy ideas of how to talk, but we're off to our last service. And so then it's that bus ride back in silence.
I'll probably cut all of that right there.
Don't. It's funny. It's okay. Anyways, until next time, we'll see ya.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, Casting Faith crew, let's talk about something that keeps us running strong. Literally, we're proud to partner with First Phorm, the leader in premium nutrition and supplements.
These products aren't just for gym rats, y'all. First Phorm has something for everyone. Whether you're in the gym, in the woods, or on the water chasing steelhead or bass, protein powders, pre-workouts, vitamins, greens, you name it, they've got it.
And here's the best part. When you shop through our link, you're directly supporting this podcast. Every order you make helps us keep doing what we love, talking faith, fitness, and fishing just for you.
So don't wait. Level up your health, fuel your passion, and support the Casting Faith podcast. Click that link and get started with First Phorm today.